In a notable development, senior Ukraine MP Alexei Goncharenko announced on Friday that the first group of French military instructors is en route to Ukraine. This move follows authorization from Ukraine's top commander, Alexander Syrsky, permitting the presence of French personnel in the country. Goncharenko, a member of the Ukrainian parliament and delegate to the Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe, shared the news on X, stating, "My sources informed me that the first group of French instructors is already on its way to Ukraine." This announcement marks a significant step in the ongoing support from Western nations to Ukraine amidst its conflict with Russia. The idea of deploying NATO troops on the ground in Ukraine remains controversial within the US-led alliance, whose members assert that they are not parties to the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. However, Moscow views Ukraine's Western supporters as direct participants, especially since Western-supplied weapons have been used against Russian targets. In February, French President Emmanuel Macron hinted at the possibility of NATO member states sending troops to Ukraine in the future, though French officials later clarified that he was referring to non-combat personnel. Macron has since advocated for a policy of strategic ambiguity towards Russia and has been working to build a coalition of countries willing to send trainers to Kyiv, according to a Bloomberg report on Friday. Ukraine's top general Alexander Syrsky, who assumed his position in February, announced on Monday that he had signed documents allowing French instructors to visit Kyiv's training facilities. Syrsky stated that these instructors would familiarize themselves with their infrastructure and personnel. He also confirmed that French Defense Minister Sébastien Lecornu had been notified of this decision. Moscow has issued stern warnings that additional military aid to Kyiv would constitute a serious escalation. President Vladimir Putin recently commented on the presence of Western military personnel in Ukraine, describing them as foreign specialists under the guise of mercenaries. He warned that deploying Western forces to Ukraine would be another step towards a serious conflict in Europe and a global conflict. The arrival of French military instructors in Ukraine underscores a deepening involvement of Western nations in the conflict, despite their official stance of non-participation. This development is likely to further strain relations between Russia and the West, raising concerns about a broader escalation. As French military instructors head to Ukraine, the international community watches closely, aware of the potential implications for regional and global stability. The situation remains fluid, with diplomatic and military strategies evolving rapidly in response to the complex dynamics of the conflict.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.